The July 4th weekend should be a time of celebration, a time you spend with friends and families, having cookouts, playing games. We will look back at this weekend with fond memories. But there are a lot of people that spent this last July 4th weekend, and it won't be a fond memory. In fact, it'll be a tragic memory. You see, we had multiple shootings during the July 4th holiday. Multiple shootings, 13 people killed, literally dozens injured and wounded during the July 4th weekend. It's getting crazy. I mean, we're at day 184 of the year, and we've had 340 shootings in this country. That is absolutely unacceptable. We know why this is happening. We know who to blame. It is the Republican Party that obstructs any attempt to have any reasonable or sane laws applied to guns. They believe everybody should have a gun and be able to do whatever they want with it, regardless of their emotional or mental state. They don't fucking care. And the end result is shooting after shooting after shooting, death after death, injuries, tragedy, pain for the people of this country. They don't care as long as they keep getting that money from the gun lobby. Now, as I look at these shootings, we're talking about 340 in 184 days. I would say that is a crisis. That is a disaster. And I was thinking about hurricanes. Those are disasters and cause crisis too. And when they hit this country, what do? We name them. Hurricane Alice, Hurricane John. And I always wondered, why do they name those hurricanes? And they do it because there's a lot of hurricanes and you need to distinguish them in some way so you can remember them specifically. Well, we're kind of at that point with mass shootings. There's so many, it's hard to separate them. You almost become desensitized to them. Oh, shooting here, shooting there. Of course, it's Tuesday. But I was thinking about this. You know, everybody complains about Democratic messaging, especially coming up on this 2024 election. We need to put the onus of these shootings at the feet of the people responsible. And I have an idea. Much like we name hurricanes, I think we should name mass shootings, simply to distinguish them. I'll give you an example. Fort Worth, Texas, mass shooting, 3 dead, 8 wounded. I think henceforth we should name that one the Ted Cruz mass shooting. Apply it to whatever political figure is in that state who is responsible for obstructing gun laws and sitting in the pocket of the gun lobby. So Fort Worth, Texas shooting, 3 dead, 8 wounded, that is the Ted Cruz mass shooting. Or what about the one in Shreveport, Louisiana? 3 dead, 7 injured. Let's call that one the Representative Clay Higgins mass shooting. He is that dipshit representative that thinks he's a fucking cowboy and is dead set against any kind of gun laws. So if he's against the gun laws, then he should be held responsible for what happens in his state. Shreveport, Louisiana, 3 dead, 7 injured, the Representative Clay Higgins mass shooting. I've never hoped for any video to become viral. Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. I kind of hope this one will, but even if it doesn't, I want the idea to go viral. You'll never get the government to officially name these mass shootings, but all of us can. People always ask me, what can I do? Well, you can keep talking. And how can you keep talking? Let's place names to these mass shootings, to the people that are responsible for these mass shootings. That'll be good messaging going into the 2024 election.